Welcome. In this tutorial, we are going to use AWS RDS. So basically, RDS will help us to put into production our database so that it can be reachable everywhere in the world. If you want to know more about RDS is a platform available in AWS. So here you can have a definition of what is RDS here. So basically it is an Amazon Relational Database Service. Is a web service that make easy to set up, operate and scale a relational database in AWS cloud. So basically the main purpose of this tutorial would be to set an instance of our database so that our database can be available in the cloud, meaning reachable everywhere in the world. Meaning I can be in Canada, I can be in Africa or in Europe. I can access that database. So that's why it is really critical to set the appropriate configuration to protect this database. But for the purpose of our demo, this database will be only used by our application. And this is what we are going to do. So let's get started with that. So basically the first thing that we need to do is we are going to go to, I'm already into this page. So you need to go to RDS. So basically you need to first log in into your AWS. If you want, I can go back to show you, because that page can sound confusing for some people. Okay, first of all, you need to set up an account in AWS. Okay, and then you need to sign in into that account. As for me, I already did that. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. It may take some time for you to set up your accounts. You can always find a tutorial online to help you to set up your AWS account. When your AWS account has been set, the next step for you will be to go to RDS. You click on RDS. Then you go to create database. You make sure that it goes to standard create. You click on MySQL, because we are going to create a MySQL database. You choose free tiers. For the username, we are going to use our root username, and the password is the same as the one that you use to set up your MySQL workbench. For me, I prefer keeping the same so that there is no disruption. Okay, there is no confusion at the end. Okay, then when you got here connectivity, I prefer going with public access. Then you click on additional configuration. This is really important, 3306, which is okay. Database authentication, password authentication. I prefer going with password authentication. Then additional configuration here. I'm going to use the name of my database. This is going to be instance 3. Let me put 03. Backup. Okay, next step, let me just make sure database option initially. Oh, this is a database name. Sorry guys, I made a mistake. For the initial database name, we are just going to put database name here, right? And let me make sure additional configuration. Okay, here I don't know. I think okay, good. Okay, this is the instance that I'm supposed to check. And here I'm just gonna put instance 03. Okay, I think everything is fine. Let's just make sure everything is okay now. MySQL 3 tiers. Instance 03. This is instance that we are going to create, and that instance will generate the endpoint that we are going to use to be able to instantiate our database into the cloud. Okay, I think everything is okay. The database name is this. Okay, now let's create it. No, close. Okay, this is going to take some time, so we are just going to wait a few minutes. Please be patient. You can scroll forward if you want to get to the level where it's going to complete, or not. You can just wait with me some few time, and then we are going to continue. I don't want to stop the video. I want to keep it. I want to keep it running. And also, meanwhile he's doing that, let's just go back again to RDS. So basically, this is where you can have all the information about RDS. You can just tap AWS RDS in AWS. It will give you all the information. First, what is Amazon RDS? We already talk about that. This is the definition. This is what it does. Then a few overview on the Amazon RDS. Why do you want to run it? He's talking about this here. Premise database. He's giving you some few information. So yeah, this is what I wanted. DB instance. So basically what we are doing now, it is we are creating a DB instance. Okay, and he says a DB instance is an isolated database environment in AWS cloud. So basically this is what we are creating right now. Okay, and it says your DB instance can contain one or more user created database. So as far as we are concerned, we just have one user. You can access your DB instance by using the same tool and application that you use with a standalone database instance. So basically in our case, we should be able to register that instance into this MySQL workbench. Okay, and this is what we are going to try certainly in this video. So yeah, basically there is a lot of information about Amazon RDS, and you can find all of this information here. I invite you to read this, which is really important. So meanwhile, let's check now if it has complete. Not yet. We have to wait. The status says it's still creating, so we have to wait until it finishes creating. Okay, so okay, let me do one thing. I'm just going to stop the video here, and then we are going to come back when it will be done. So thank you for watching, and see you for the next step. Bye bye.